Hello YouTube, it's your boy Nathan coming to you to do another recap video. Today we are talking 90 Day Fiancé Season 10 Episode 3 to witness the beginnings. So we're just going to get it right before we get into this video. I apologize, I had to take a week off from doing videos. I'm so sorry guys, I was so sick last week, a lot went on last week. I apologize for not recapping last week's episodes of 90 Day Fiancé, Married at First Sight, and Catfish and everything. But I did watch them all, and nothing really exciting was worth doing videos on anyway. So we're just gonna get on right into it. So with 90 Day Fiancé, we still only have 4 couples. There's still 7 couples we have to meet, and we only met 4 of them in these first 3 episodes, which is kind of annoying. And I'm not a huge fan of these 4 couples. Like I can't wait to meet the final 3. But I don't know. It's just still, when I said a couple weeks ago, this was a weird cast. This is still a weird cast. So I'm going to start with Ashley and Manuel. So last week, Manuel did arrive to America. Ashley was all worried for nothing and everything. But their storyline is that Manuel actually has some kids. And he did not tell anybody that he was in America. He just said that he has to go somewhere for work, basically. And that he is, like, you know, on work and stuff, but he's basically hiding his relationship with Ashley. So in tonight's episode, Ashley and him go to a grocery store, doing to see if show Manuel basically the grocery store here in America and stuff. Then they went to this like Mexican restaurant where we met with Ashley's mom and some of her other family members. And Ashley's mom asked him, like, you know, like, why didn't you tell your family that you're leaving and stuff? And he just like brushed it off like it's nothing. He's like, I don't want to argue about it. I don't want to talk about it. It's nothing and everything. And the mom was just basically like, you know, I could never tell. I could not go like my kids without saying goodbye. Just saying. So one day, you know, Ashley and Manuel fought about that in last week's episode, and she said that they made up from it. So later in the episode, we seen Ashley and Manuel have a conversation. They're eating another Ecuadorian dish and stuff that was a little spicy and stuff. And Ashley was like, you know what? We're gonna call your mother, and you're gonna tell your mother everything. And surprisingly, he was like, okay, I'll do it. So they go outside, and he calls his mom. His mom was really nice, and he's like, I guess the mom knows about Ashley because Ashley was saying, hi, mother-in-law, basically, but didn't know that they were in America, in Rochester, New York. So he told her, you know, she had like was questioning him, and then all of a sudden the connection went out. So, like, you know, he tried to, like, justify it because he said he has kids and other students, and he's been traveling a lot and everything, but I don't know what he's trying to hide, basically, but I don't know. And my question is, he doesn't speak any English. How did he get a K1 visa? I thought you had to learn a little bit. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought you had to learn a little bit of English to be, like, to be approved for a K1 visa, because he knows no English. Luckily, Ashley is fluent in Spanish, so she could talk to him in Spanish with no problem. So I get kudos to her. So yeah, that was Ashley and Manuel. Next couple on the talk is Nikki and Justin. So we met Nikki a couple weeks ago. Her and Justin have been together for like 17 years. They tried a K1 visa before, and then just didn't work out. And Nikki is trans, and so she's going to Moldova prior to this visa being approved to see if she can work on this relationship. So she's packing everything. She has a friend helping. A friend said, you know what, their relationship is so up and down. 1 minute they love each other, next minute they're fighting. They're having a good conversation, then they're fighting. You know, it's back and forth. But Nikki decides to go to Moldova. We met Justin last week. I mean, he loves Nikki, but when he found out she was trans, Like, he just got like he got really weird. He just like he's just not comfortable with her being trans. So she arrives in Moldova, and he picks her up from the airport, got her flowers and everything, and he takes her to this like cafe and stuff and everything, and he was like, we're going to be doing, every time we hang out is going to be in the daytime. And she was like, why? And are you scared that people are gonna know that I'm trans or something like that? And he was like, you know what? Right now, you look like a like adult star, a trans adult star. And she was just like, I don't. She didn't take offense to that, because she's like, well, I guess it's better than looking like a man, basically. But apparently, in Moldovan culture, they're not really accepting of trans people, so he is super worried about her safety. And I understand that, but he knows what he's getting himself into, so he's gonna have to do a lot of protecting, but he can't be hurting her feelings like that, because she's the type of person that don't play and ain't gonna tolerate that mess. So yeah, that was Nikki and Justin. Next couple I'm gonna talk is Gina and Jasmine. Oh Lord have mercy. Gina and Jasmine, the veterans. So Jasmine arrived last week to America. She can't stand the state of Michigan because it's so cold and stuff. She brought her dog Coco and stuff. Gina didn't really clean up the house as well last week and flush the toilet and stuff. But in this episode, Jasmine's unpacking more. Then she changes into this like nursing outfit, and they did some role playing and ended up having an intimacy and stuff and whatever. Typical Gina and Jasmine stuff. Then they get up and they went to go get couples massages. Prior to them going, they had a conversation that Gino told Jasmine that he quit his job and everything, and Jasmine, you got upset because like, how am I supposed to get my kids and my sister here, which was the plan and stuff, if you quit your job? He was like, you're gonna live off of my savings, and we're basically gonna go off that and stuff, real budget. I just want to spend more time with you so you're not alone here in America. And she's like, I'm pretty worried about that, but whatever. So later they go and get couples massages. They go to this massage place, get couples massages and everything. And Jasmine, like the massager, like went to Jasmine's rear end, and she got really sensitive and was like, "Whoa, don't touch there, don't touch there." And like Gina's like, "What? Why?" And she was like, "It hurts down there." And he was like, "Why does your behind work?" And she was like, "You want to know the truth? I got butt implants." So Jasmine spent $10,000 that she was supposed to spend on a wedding dress to get butt implants, because she claims that she lost a lot of weight and she felt like her butt was gone and stuff. So she used some money that Gina told her to spend on something else. Gina said he didn't even want her to get that surgery anyway, but she did it anyway. And she just thought it was so funny and everything. And Gina's like, you spent $10,000 on that. Like, this is what I'm worried about with you, basically, and everything. You're just spending, like, doing some stuff behind my back like that. Like, that ain't cool. And here's what another thing ain't cool. Jasmine admitted that, Gina's really upset about this. And then she was like, well, he also doesn't know is that the other $2,000 came from her ex-boyfriend, Dane. I'm just like, I'm so tired of hearing about Dane. And the fact that he gave her the remaining $2,000 for that, I can't wait till that gets leaked out. I cannot wait until that gets leaked out, because it's going to go down. Dane is still in the freaking picture. So, Gina and Jasmine is just, I don't know if they're going to make it. We'll see if they make it. But I'm just, they're both just like really deceiving, I feel like. So yeah, that was Gina and Jasmine. And the last couple I want to talk is Rob and Sophie. So Rob and Sophie, Sophie comes from a really rich background, has her parents do a lot of things for her and stuff. And then, so she comes to America, and Rob is from the hood. Like, he lives in a hood town and everything. Rob's a good-looking dude. But last week when Sophie arrived back to America, he did this like dance in the airport for her and everything. And then last week she came in late. They got stuck in the elevator last week, like trying to get to the apartment and stuff. And they just had like a rough night. She had like a 30-hour flight and was just tired and stinky and jet lagged. This episode tonight, they go to the beach and everything, and they're still like talking about what they're doing and stuff or whatever. They walk their dogs and all that, whatever. As they're walking on the beach, Rob like just randomly picks out his phone and goes to like Facebook or Instagram or whatever, and there was an inappropriate picture on a page that he follows. And Sophie was like, "What are you looking at?" Basically, it went right to his phone and everything. Then some allegations that came out. Apparently, in the past, Rob online cheated on Sophie and everything, and like she had a hard time forgiving that. And apparently, Sophie has been like on dating apps like the whole time too, but she says that her being on dating apps is looking for friends because she travels a lot. She said they've been to Mexico, and everything, because we seen in the first episode that Rob's friend said, I saw her on Bumble basically, and she's like, yeah, well, she's just looking for friends and stuff and everything. So like they start questioning each other. They brought up that. Rob raises his voice. I'm like, I'm tired of you like bringing this crap up. Like I didn't cheat on you and everything. Like he got really defensive and stuff. Like she was questioning him and stuff. And like what he was like, why are you following that page? Now I quit following that page that I met you on. And he was like, well, I don't know that because I don't be up in your phone and stuff. So they just went back and forth with that. So like, they didn't get nowhere, but he said, like, I didn't cheat on you, and you didn't cheat on me or whatever, but I don't know what you're doing because I don't go up your phone. And Sophie was just like, judging by Rob's reaction, like, he probably is guilty. But she said, I want to let it go this time, but if I catch him again, then she's going back to London and stuff. So, yeah, they're going to be... Sophie and Rob, in my opinion, is the couple that... they're going to end up on, and one, I feel like they're going to end up unhappily ever after because they're going to bring new drama. And I feel like that Sophie and Rob, it's just like different culture shocks they're going to play in effect. Sophie's used to this rich lifestyle. Rob is from the hood and stuff. Like, she's in for a rude awakening. And they're already fighting over jealousy and stuff and like back and forth. He raising his voice and stuff, like, and everything, just like, I don't know about them. So yeah, so far, yeah, those are the only couples that we have met so far. We have not met any of the new couples. I think we're meeting a new couple next week, judging by the previews. Gino and Jasmine is typical Gino Jasmine stuff. Ashley and Manuel, I don't know. And Nikki and Justin, I hope Justin is not like Christian and Cleo. Like, Justin is not going to be like Christian. So I'm a little worried about that. So, but we'll see what happens. For season 10, like I said, this is not like my favorite cast so far. But like I said, we're meeting more couples. Hopefully the other couples will bring us some better normal storylines, and and we'll get to know them better. So anyway, guys, that's the end of my review. Again, I sincerely apologize for my absence last week. I usually take a week off in a year, like just to like regroup, and I used that up last week. So I'll be back on tomorrow to recap The Other Way and The Last Resort and stuff, and Catfish. So like, make sure you guys tune in for those videos. But until then, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and y'all have a great day.